Hello. I want to do a vlog today just talking about the musical Once, which I saw for the second time today. And I just wanted to say how amazing and magical that musical is. Like, it's really awesome. And I liked it even more the second time. This time, because I went with my sister and her boyfriend Jeff, because they were gonna go see it, and for some reason they needed an extra person to, I don't know why, something about the seating arrangements, it wouldn't let them buy just two tickets. So they said because either that or they might not have seen it. So like I was like, oh yeah, I don't mind coming along as well, and to see it again. And I was like, yeah, and I'm so glad I did because I really enjoyed it. I think I enjoyed it even more the second time, maybe because the first time I went in to watch it, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know the storyline, and I liked it already. But then I went home and watched the movie once as well, so I really liked that. And so I kind of got an idea of the storyline a bit more, and so this time watching it, I appreciate it more because I kind of knew the movie line, storyline, and just kind of seeing what changes they made to it, like with extra characters and I think extra songs and stuff as well. Um, and also I had this tip from someone, I forgot who told me, but they said that if you go before the show starts, especially if you're sitting, near on the ground floor or something like that, um, you get you can go on stage and the performers perform some songs before the musical starts, and it was awesome. I'm so glad that we got to do it because yeah, we got to the place and got there early and got up on stage, and the cast, not the main two but the other cast, they were performing I think three songs, and it was so awesome to for them to be performing and right in front of you. Like, it was so good. It was really, really good. Such an experience. Really glad. Like I really wanted to do that actually. Like and then sitting front row was awesome. Like I, yeah, it was such a good experience sitting front row. Like at the start, like you're sitting there and it's already awesome. And then the main girl, she walks past us, like right past us, and goes across and then goes up the stage. Like, it was so good. Um, so yeah, and the music. Other things I like was just like how, like, I don't know. Ever since I've been playing the ukulele, I've kind of been noticing more about like when people play musical instruments, and like when there's a whole group of people playing and how they're in sync. I appreciate it a lot more now, I think, because I've tried to do it a little bit with my friends and stuff like that, and just admiring how you know how difficult it must be, but how perfect they're pulling it off. Yeah, I just loved it. The songs were amazing. I just loved it. Like when I think the character's name is the girl, when she plays the Hills song. Oh, I love that. I loved it the first time. I still love it the second time. It was just amazing. And just like the falling slowly, the main song. It's just beautiful how, like, when she's playing it and then he joins in, and when he's playing it and then she joins in with the piano. It's just like perfect. So good. I love it. Um, Other things I loved is just like the choreography of some of the dancing and stuff that's going on while they're playing or in the background. It's incredible. Once again, I love the like the scene where they're on the cliff and everything. Yeah, I don't know if I'll say much more about it. I just want to say that it's such a great musical. I loved it. And it's kind of interesting watching it, like knowing that this is the final week that it's going to be on before it leaves Melbourne. Like, just kind of like when I was thinking about it, it was like I felt like kind of like it's like appreciating a shooting star. Like, you just see it for a glimpse, and then it's gone. And so I knew when I was watching it this time that I just had to soak it in because it was gonna be it's gonna be gone. So it just gave it a different feel, which a really good feel. Oh, and no, it's such a great musical. It's really cool because my sister and Jeff really liked it as well, which is awesome. Like, throughout the musical, my sister was turning to me and she said, "Oh, this is really good." Because yeah, I remember when I saw it once, I was like, I told her, yeah, you should go see once and stuff, and yes, and all I did was I think we were driving home once and I put on like the Falling Slowly and a few songs from it. But this, I think now she really loves it after having seen the musical. Yeah, I can't say enough good things about the cast. They were fantastic, and I was talking to my friend Susie on Facebook, and she's a massive fan of Once, and she was telling me that the cast has gotten so much better over the course of the musical, and they're so much more comfortable in their roles, and you can see how much fun they're having. Yeah, I don't know, like when I was watching it this time, I was like, it feels like is do I how come I didn't remember all this like last time? How come I didn't like it as much as I do this time? Like they were just really good, like all the fist bumps and all kind of stuff going on. They were just I don't know how to explain it, but it's one of those musicals that you watch it and you love it, and it's really hard to explain to someone else like why it's so good. But it's kind of for me, I think it was like the artistry of it, like the feeling of there's like a soul to the songs, like it's about humans and emotions, and even the town of Dublin, it's about partly about that too. Um, I don't know. There's elements in this that I didn't really pick up on the first watching of it, but now it's like this. I don't know if it's tied in with the story of the main characters, but they were saying how Dublin was like this beautiful city that's been downtrodden many times, but it's still hopeful and always gets up and stuff. Yeah, it was awesome. I loved watching the violinists, how they were playing their instruments and still dancing around and stuff. Oh, it was so good. Um, yeah, I think I've generally said of. Oh, it was really cool. Another side aspect is that it was at the Princess Theatre, and one really cool thing was one of the ushers on the side was this guy, right? And the first time up, I think we had come in with some sausage rolls. Like Jeff had bought us some sausage rolls because we didn't have time to have dinner. So then he said we were going to go up on stage, and then he said, "Oh, sorry, you'll have to eat that the sausage rolls. Is if it's hot food, you have to eat it outside." And we were like, "Oh, okay, don't mind." And then he told us like, "Yeah, they're still setting up, so they'll be playing their music on the stage for like 15 minutes. You should be alright." And so we did that. I ate quickly, and then I went up on stage. But then later at intermission, like he came he when we walked past, he said, "Oh, if you hang around here, they're just setting up, and then they'll let you up on stage again, like for this part." And I was like, "Oh, cool." Because he didn't know we got up the first time, and I was like, "Oh," I told him we had already been up on stage, but I just thought it was really nice of him to look out for us and tell us that we could get our chance to go up on stage. So it was really good stuff. So it was fantastic. I really like the musical. It's magical. Like it's just fantastic. Yeah, the actors in this were so good. Each one of them was fantastic, and you can just tell they're like musicians. They love music. They love doing this stuff. It's just showing through. Like, it's like yeah. So if you're considering, I don't know, in Melbourne because it's leaving Melbourne, but if you're somewhere else around the world or considering going to see it once, I think you should check it out. Like it's not the typical musical. I think it's very unique, and especially if you like music. I think if you like music, you'll really like it. So give it a shot. I think I personally enjoyed it a lot. Really, really, yeah, it's really good. So that's all.